This exercise is a dumbbell incline press. Now with this exercise I'm not only going to explain the correct execution, but also the reasons why the incline and how it's important to actually change the incline during this exercise. Now when you're instructing this exercise, the first thing you're obviously looking to do before you've even given the client the dumbbells in their hand is to make sure that their feet are flat, knees are bent, and their back is well supported. Hips are in the chair, natural arch through the back, with the upper back fully supported in the chair. Now when the weight's coming down, this part here should all be in one straight line. Wrists, elbows, shoulders, the whole lot. All these muscles are working to synergistically push the weight in one direction, directly back up again, directly overhead. Now when it comes to spotting with this technique, or with this exercise, I know you see a lot of people spot from the elbows. However, there's a lot of danger in that, particularly with people that don't have strong forearms like Gareth's here. Where I always reckon that you should spot from is from the wrists. So you're in this position here. So automatically, wherever the dumbbells go, you've got correct control over the situation. That's it, mate. Let's try and do 3 more. But again, once you've identified the correct pattern, let the client do the work. You see a lot of trainers constantly helping and touching. What that's doing is sending a lot of negative feedback to the client or the person doing the lift, so they don't know what the correct execution is. Now what's the difference between doing an incline press on that lower angle that I had before as compared to this angle or any other angle in between? I know that in the muscle magazines they tell you that an incline press is for your upper chest, a decline press is for your lower chest. Unfortunately, guys, there's absolutely no science basis to that at all. We do know for a fact that the amount of muscle recruited comes down to overload, the amount of weight you use. So regardless of the activity, the more weight you use, the more muscle mass you're going to be recruiting. Now, here is the key reason why you do use different angles in any of your chest work or any other lift for that matter. Good man, have a rest. The major reason why you do change the angle on any bench press, whether it be an incline or a decline, is quite simply, anytime you do change an angle of a bench by 10 degrees or more, you're actually changing the whole motor neural recruitment pattern of those muscles that perform the exercise. So on this particular angle here, all these muscles, Gareth's pectorals, deltoids, triceps, they're all firing and working synergistically to push the weight in one direction, straight up in the air. That's it. Good. Just do 3 reps. Now we've changed the angle, and as soon as you change this angle, you change the position of the torso and also the range of motion about that limb. Now when you do that, you're changing the whole recruitment pattern of this exercise. Because remember, the whole idea of this exercise is to push the weight directly up in the air in one perfectly straight line. Okay, Gareth? Okay, now with this exercise here, as you can see, what I've done is place a block under the bench to give us a slight decline. Now the same principle applies. We've changed the position of the torso and the range of motion of that limb around that torso. Just try 6 reps, Gareth. Now even with that slight decline, we've actually changed the whole recruitment pattern of this exercise. What you'll often find, a lot of clients that can't do a flat bench press because they have a lot of shoulder problem, they'll actually be able to do a decline bench press, even with a slight degree change of about 10 degrees. That's all you really need. And it's going to alleviate, 9 times out of 10, a lot of shoulder problems.